Hello everyone, welcome to Hove Promenade Parkrun. Behind the camera today is the lil bro, it's W Mills. And after a 1912 PB at Seaford Parkrun a month ago, we think today the weather gods have placed us with a perfect day for that sub-19 attempt. It's foggy, the winds are light. Can he do it? Can he make history? Go on, young brother. Go make us proud.
It's like 27 now, isn't it?
Blokes are being blokes at the start of Parkrun here, but in all fairness, W Mills has placed himself miles back for a PB attempt. He needs to be hitting exactly 348 per kilometre for that sub-19, and there is a lot of Parkrun riffraff to get through here in order to lock in on that pace. At the moment, we're alright. We can see 340 per kilometre. Hopefully, all these people ahead will be going quicker than that, at least for the first 500 metres, so we don't lose any time. And apologies, these guys and girls aren't Parkrun riffraff. 335 per kilometre now. Might need to slow up, if anything, but he definitely would have lost a few seconds because this is no chip time at Parkrun. It's when that virtual gun goes off, and he must have lost a few seconds before he went across the line. That he didn't film because he's bloody useless. 300 metres in, couple of buggies in play. Will they be joining us on this quest for sub-19? We have slowed to 350 per kilometre, so I think W Mills will just be thinking maybe about moving through. No, 345 to be fair. He's passed one buggy, orange buggy's taken there, and now he's going to move on just behind the third buggy. Oh, but you can see that buggy on the left is not going down without a fight. And we are through past the finisher buggy. Will is pressing on confidently. If you could please give us a like and a subscribe if you think W Mills is going to get the job done today and do that sub-19. 600 metres in, and Will is still just slowly moving through the pack. Anytime he sees that pace slow, like now to 355 per kilometre, he's like, no Parkrun 50. I'm not losing out today. Who is next on my hit list? And who might be the one, the holy one, to take me to the promised land when it starts to get tough? Could it be Super Dry Sport? I reckon it's unlikely. But as we go through the turnaround now, he is still there. And that could be huge disrespect from J Mills. The pack could be forming behind Super Dry running, with Will even struggling to stay with him through that turn. A bit of a D Mills turn there. Let's get back on that pace. The first kilometre is in, and it's a spicy 349. 1 second off the goal, but that is a sensible starting kilometre. And given our heart rate is 171, we're creeping into zone 5 on the passion meter. We didn't really need to go any quicker than that, as the blow-up could have been beautiful. Look at the sun struggling to come through the fog. It can bloody stay there, the bastard child. Will's heart rate is very similar to mine, and I would say that if I was 173 after a K, I know I'm on my limit today. I know it's going to get outrageously painful in the third and fourth kilometre. There will be no hiding today. We're all watching. Can he do it? The pace dropping ever so slightly. He's going to have to pick it up. He's going to have to be ready to embrace the pain that's coming. 1.4 kilometres in. Parkrun 50. He's back from the dead. Super Dry Sport, I'm sorry again for the disrespect. I think he's leading the group. We've got the guy in the green top just to the left. We've got turquoise vest as well. 350 per kilometre is what we are sitting on at the moment. Obviously, that's slightly off the goal pace, but that doesn't matter too much. If he pumps in another 350s, I reckon he can make up that 10 seconds at the end as he's a Mills. But he's just got to get there in one piece, and can the boys in this group help him to get there? A mile in, and all the main protagonists are still here. Turquoise vest is just off to the right. 345 per kilometre for a second there. Will's heart rate creeping into the mid-170s. I can tell he's already having to think hard about his breathing, but at least he's not out there alone. And I can see another buggy has appeared to see off. Yes, have some of that. We'd definitely still be beating you if you weren't running with a buggy. 1.8k, and he is just locked in behind Super Dry Sport here. Parkrun 50 thinking he's a big man just ahead. We'll see how that pays off at the end. And there we have our second kilometre. It's a 3-minute 50, so that's another 2 seconds lost, and we're 3 seconds off the goal pace through 2 kilometres. Not an awful lot, but as his heart rate hits 177 through the second turnaround, you just hope he's leaving himself enough in reserves to do a negative split here, as we are not even halfway yet. We are into our stride after the turnaround now, 2.2 kilometers in, and I'm seeing 345 to 350 per kilometer, so we are managing to hold strong for now, as Will creeps very close to Superdry. And as we approach halfway, they are almost running side by side now, and I can still see you, Parkrun 50. Don't think I've forgotten you. And it's all happening now, the pace dropping 355 per kilometer. Again, Will has to make the decision to push on through past a couple more runners. Superdry, I'm not sure where he is for now. Has Will actually made the move past him as he squeezes that pace more to 345 per kilometer, but the heart rate also squeezes even higher, 178. Oh, I am loving watching this. Oh, hey, Parkrun 50, didn't see you there. And Will is at 10 minutes of running now, hopefully less than 9 minutes of running to go. And is he going to go straight through past Parkrun 50 as well? Don't get too overconfident, Dub. But he's the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen, and he does move on through. He's enjoying running at 345 a kilometer, far too much to slow down now, and he's catching this guy. I think that is an old Parkrun 100 top, and he's going to move straight past them as well, I think. Oh, it's unbelievable from W Mills. Let's just fucking go overtake every single one of them. I want all of their booties. And it's only taken a few hundred meters for him to raptor on behind these two. And as he gets there, again, the pace drops as he sits there for a few seconds. This is not where we need it to be, but again, he realizes that's not what he needs to get the sub 19. He moves on through past them as well. You are watching a master of their craft, ladies and gentlemen. I see you, Titan. And there's our third kilometer split, and even with all of that overtaking, it's a 352. God knows what it would have been if he didn't have the know-how to push on through. That's actually 4 seconds lost in that K, and now we have 7 seconds to make up in these final 2 kilometers. Oh, don't do me dirty like this, Dub. You've got to push even more. Oh, no. Why did I just see 4 flat per kilometer, please? We really can't afford a late 350 kilometer here. I don't care if your calves have stopped working. We've been through far too much to not get the job done now. Through the turnaround, he's got to accelerate out towards Titan. But at least he did see off Superdry there, who is now 5 to 10 seconds behind. Okay, so we've at least picked it up to 350 per kilometer out of the turnaround. Get past Titan now, W. You need to get past Titan. 345, 340 per kilometer. That is good running. Back on the nicer surface. This next 700 meters is make or break. We are in the dreaded 4th kilometer, but I think if he could do a 353, 354 or quicker, then he has a chance of going sub 19. It will be incredibly difficult, but if he goes towards a 357, 358, I just think it's not the day. He's got to keep digging deep within his soul, and the more small bursts of 345 per kilometer, the more I start to believe this could be possible. 3.6k, he's on the shoulder of Titan now. 182 heart rate, that is exceedingly high for W Mills. His heart rate sometimes doesn't max out at 180. By the end of Parkrun, he's still got just under a mile to go, but he really wants this to be his day. And it might not feel like it right now, but that finishing line is just about within his sights. In fact, he's literally just run past it, but unfortunately he's going to have to run all the way round and come back towards it. But he's got through the fucker of a 4th K, and it's a 350, managing to pick the speed up, so he's only lost 2 seconds, thanks in part to the Titan of Parkrun pacing him along. So what has he got to do in this final kilometer to get the job done? He has got to do a 3:39 final kilometer. That is going to need a monumental effort, given that he's in the mid-180 heart rates. And with the pace slightly dropping to 4 flat again per kilometer, he can't afford to go there. I know he's going to try and maybe just save a little bit for around that final turn with 500 to go, but at least stick to 355 or 350 before then. Do not give me any 4 flats per kilometer. I want no more 4 flat per kilometer in the top left of my screen. Titan has been such a huge part of the last kilometer, getting us into this position where the sub 19 is even possible. But I think with 800 to go, he's gonna have to go through now. And W Mills has got that memo, and he does move on through. A quick burst to 345 per kilometer, but of course we know he needs even quicker than that. But there's at least a huge gaggle of runners ahead of him to try and see off one by one in the next 700 meters. The breathing rate is certainly high, but I just think he's got enough for one kick at the end. Just, is it with 500 to go, 300, 200, or 100? We will see shortly. Through the final turnaround, he is at the back of a train of 6. Give it everything. He kicks on out of the hairpin. Burgundy vest looks like he's going to be his first victim. Straight on past him, onto grey vest. Up to 340 per kilometre, 335 per kilometre. There's another buggy up there. He is kicking for home early, which is good to see, and it's what I think needs to be done. He looks down to his left to check his speed. Is this extra effort actually resulting in greater speed for him? And it certainly is. If he can hold 330 till the end, I think he will get this job done. But that is a huge if. 300 metres to go. We are right behind Buggy now, and that pace is dropping a little bit. 340 per kilometre. He can barely get a thank you out to the marshal. He needs to get to the finish within 45 seconds now. He needs to go past the Buggy and chase down Green Top. He does that, but he's now got to send the send of all sends in these final 300 metres. Wow, wow, wow. Look at Nike Vaporfly 3 sending it through. That is going to give Will the kick up the backside he needs, and he latches on, picks up the pace straight away to 320 per kilometre, and then into the 3 teens. Keep pushing, brother. This is going to be oh so tight. Oh, Nike Vaporfly 3 went far too early. W Mills sees him off. He moves into the 2s. 255 per kilometre. Have you got anything more? 250. Can you nab Green Top at the end? I can see the finishing line. Look at the time. 57, 58, 59. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's so close. It's so very, 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 very close. He's absolutely spent. Was it enough? Oh, you cruel, cruel world. It's a 19 flat exactly. Green Top ahead. Was that 18:59 that we so hoped for? But still a brilliant effort from W Mills. A 12-second PB. And that 18 is coming soon. I think if he just started close to the front, he would have done it today. Oh, I know he's going to be so disappointed with that, but he still should be so proud of himself. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. We'll be back either tomorrow or Thursday. I know I keep saying things are going to come out, and then I'm wrong about those dates. I'm doing my best, but in the next couple of days, D Mills did the Hastings 5 miles, and it was just as good as this was. So you do not want to miss it. I will see you then. Bye-bye for now.